Hey, what's going on everybody? Financial Python here, a new channel to show you just how much tools and resources are available out there to anyone that's looking to start coding, maybe has some experience coding, or maybe even has no experience coding at all. I know a lot of people out there use Discord, and a lot of people would like to know how to get especially financial stock market data over to their Discord. And I'm going to show you how to do this in this video using Pythonic programming, very basic Pythonic programming. And we're going to be using the Weeple website. So let's go ahead and do that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go into your web browser, go to Weeble.com. As soon as you get to Weeble.com, hit the trade tab. But actually, before we do that, let's open up the developer portal. If you're new to the developer portal, no worries, we're not going to be in here long. To open it, on most Windows, you do Control plus Shift plus I at the same time, which will bring up a window like this. You shouldn't have to do anything with the settings initially, but it will be a good idea to go ahead and filter. So when you first start it, it should look like this. Click on the Network tab, and then go ahead and click Other for your filter. And if you don't have a filter on already, then you're going to see this funnel here, this red highlighted funnel. You're going to click that to drop down your filters and select Other. Once you've done all this, click on the Trade tab of the Weeble website. Now you might have to open up another window if it opens a new window for you. In that case, just hit Control Shift I again. Make sure that you are on the Other tab for filter. And then what you're going to do now is come over here to the Markets tab on the left hand side. You do not have to have an account or log in to do this, by the way. Click on the Markets tab here, and you will see a URL come up. We're going to click this. We're going to click Headers. We're going to right-click the request URL, and we're going to copy this value. Now we're going to paste it in a new window. And if you don't already have this, I would highly recommend downloading JSON Reader. It is a Chrome extension that you can download, and it will basically look like this if you don't have the JSON Reader. But with the JSON Reader, you can have it look nice and pretty. So what is this? This is a URL that is linking to real-time data for stock market data. This is showing the S&P 500, SPY ETF, and the Dow Jones. What we're going to do is, since Weeble likes to use real-time IDs as their ticker names, we're going to go ahead and erase the first two. You may only get one, you may get a few, but for now, just make sure that you only keep one of these ticker IDs. So once you erase that and confirm there's only one, go ahead and copy this link, and we're going to go ahead and go over to our Visual Studio Code now. Now I am going to assume that you already have Python 3 installed with a working Visual Studio Code or an editor of choice and environment setup and all that jazz. But if you do have all that ready to go, then go over to your Studio Code, and I'm going to make a new file for this. We're going to call it testing.py, and now what we're going to do is import requests. We're going to hit r equals requests.get, and then our URL, we're going to paste in quotations that market URL. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit d equals r.json and bracket or close that off with parentheses to convert this to JSON. Now, if you want to get this to Discord, this is the easiest way to do it. But first, what we're going to do is finish parsing the data. So if I wanted to print D now, I could and see what it will return. So let's go ahead and do that. I got my terminal up down here. This is the data right here. It's going to match what we saw in the URL here. And what I can do now is I can just start parsing this data. For I in D colon print I. So I can break it down by item. And it's a dictionary, so it comes out in the same output. So in this case, index equals D0, print index should be the same output, and it is. So now let's do this. Ticker ID equals index, and then in brackets and quotes, ticker ID. Make sure it is spelled correctly. Now we can print ticker ID, and we can see that it prints out nice and neat right there. So what we're going to do from here, we're going to take out what we want as far as data. So the price would be nice to have, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the price. and the symbol would also be helpful. So let's go ahead and do symbol equals index brackets symbol, all lowercase. Then let's do the closing price, which is going to be close equals index brackets close, high equals index brackets high, low equals index brackets low. And then we have our open equals index with brackets, quotes, open. And that's probably good enough for this video example. So, what do we do from here? Well, we have it ready to convert over to the Discord. Now, the only thing you got to do is basically, I'm going to copy this over to my main file. And if you have your own main Discord file, that would be recommended. I'm going to find a spot here to put this command, and it will be a slash command. @bot.slash_command, close that off, async def weeble _quote, and then enter action colon Disnake. We are using the Disnake module here for the Discord side. Disnake dot application command interaction, and then we are going to do this. We can give it a name or a description. Pulls the ticker from this URL. Next, we're going to do await interaction dot response dot defer with _message equals true. This is going to defer the message in case it takes longer than 3 seconds, that it will still send the output. We won't get any errors. Now, we're going to do the same thing we did in the test file. We're just going to paste it all and then make sure it's all syntaxed out properly. And I'm going to change this open variable name to opens. That way it doesn't conflict with the open package. Now, where do we go from here? Well, if I want to show this in an embed for Discord, em equals embed, or I'm sorry, Disnake dot capital E embed, title equals f-string, symbol will be the title, symbols, price data for today, description, and then this is what we're going to do. And I like to personally format my Pythonic output to Discord using Python, which to do this you do 3 of the console keys here, py, and then your \n starts it, and then you can start putting your text in. If you don't want to do that, just a normal syntax, then you don't have to worry about putting that in. You can just start from the double quotes, but I like to do it this way, and I'll show you why in a second. We're going to do hi, and then we're going to reference that hi variable using an f-string here. Hi, low, low, open, opens, and close, close. And then if you want to give it a color, and if this is, we're going to make this real time, by the way, so I would recommend doing the color random. So color equals Disnake, capital C, COLOUR dot random, and then parentheses. Okay, so we have our embed made, we have our high, low, open, and close data, and our symbol. All we got to do now is await the embed. So we're going to do await interaction dot edit _original _message, and then embed equals embed, or em. I'm going to refresh this now, and we're going to go over to the Discord and see if it works. This should give us the symbol, the high, the low, the open, and the close. Whoops, I forgot to close this off. Let's go ahead and run this now. And I will show you how to make this real time. This isn't real time yet. Whoops, I made a testing in my cogs folder. Don't ever make a file in your cogs folder if you're at the point of using cogs. So this should work now. You shouldn't have gotten the same error that I just got because you probably don't have a cog with the wrong file in it. So anyways, bot's running. I'm going to go ahead and go over to the Discord now. And anyone that would like to see what we're all about, there is a link in the description that you can use to check us out. Discord has recognized us as a premium Discord server, for the data services and information educational content that we provide. So if you are interested, there is a link down below. So let's go ahead and test this command. So to do this, I'm going to do /Weeble quote. Here it is. There's our description we created, pulls the ticker from this URL, Weeble quote, and there it is. There's the output. Looks real nice. We have the high, the low, the open, the close. The symbol is DIA. Now let's say we want to make this real time. Well, to do that, all you have to do is underneath your await interaction response defer, put while true with a colon. Tab all this out over 1. Again, underneath the await interaction at the top, put counter equals 1. And then at the underneath side of the while true, put counter equals counter plus 1. Then at the bottom, put if counter equals, with 2 equal signs, 100, break. Now it will give us real-time data up to 100 times, and then it will break the loop. So now let's do this again. Weeble quote. And there you go. Our random colors are generating. And there you have it. Now, obviously the DIA is closed. So let me show you an example of this working in real time for crypto. Same concept, just a different command that I built. So you see how these numbers here are displaying real time. They are actually changing as well because this is a real-time command. So if you found this video helpful and interesting, leave a like and comment below and let me know if you have any questions. And this is just the beginning, folks, because I'm also going to show you how to find the tickers you want because we ran into a problem. From the URL we used, we only get the ticker IDs, but I'm going to show you how to build a automatic dictionary creator for Python to store these in so you know what they are, and we can make commands from those for Discord. Y'all have a good one.